As a high school student and a college student during the 80s, I leaned liberal like many other young people, which meant I instinctively didn't like Reagan. Looking back on the time, I mainly reacted to sound bites about how Reagan was anti-environmental, anti-social security, and too pro-nuclear weapons and pro-greedy capitalists. As I grew older and started a family of my own in the 1990s, I began to reconsider the Reagan Revolution. As I better understood how Reagan was trying to regrow the American economy and patriotism after the malaise of the 70s, I reconsidered what Reagan was trying to accomplish. I gradually came to believe that by promoting family values, Reagan was trying to halt the progress of hyper-individualism. And while I continued to be suspicious of how Reagan let Wall Street run wild in the 80s, I came to better appreciate his desire to shrink the government and to end the Cold War with Russia. However, as I was reading Why Liberalism Failed, a book that we've referred to a number of times on this podcast, I began another reconsideration of the Reagan Revolution. While I continued to agree with his positions on promoting cultural values, I began to see more of a disconnect between his social and economic policies. While Ronald Reagan was telling citizens that family values were at the center of the American dream, he was also giving carte blanche to American businesses to make whatever changes they needed to their businesses in search of ever greater profits. As American companies became more concerned with profits and global markets than they were with American workers, families, and communities, the cultural contradictions of capitalism became ever more apparent. Trickle-down economics, Wall Street speculative bubbles, and a laissez-faire approach to antitrust were key features of Reaganomics. While I think Reagan deserves credit for trying to halt the progress of hyper-individualism in America, his enablement of hyper-capitalism basically canceled out his family values policies.